Hey everybody, great to see you all. I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to talk about the annular solar eclipse that I went to shoot in Nevada last week. As you can see, I got some decent shots of it. I just put a few collages together. So this episode is just going to talk about where I was and what I saw. The weather was pretty good. It was cloudy in the morning when it started, but it cleared up and it was pretty successful, so I was pretty happy with the whole thing. And I'm just going to share what I saw with you. Stay around to the end and you'll see all the shots that I took. Alright, let's get started. I'm out in Ely, Nevada, almost all the way to Utah. It's about a 10-12 hour drive from my house. And I came out here because theoretically the weather says there's not going to be too many clouds, but behind me there's some clouds, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm hoping to get set up today. I'm the day ahead of the eclipse, and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it will be clear tomorrow as the forecast said. I originally was planning on going to Winnemucca, but the forecast said that it's going to be pretty cloudy there, so I opted to come out here. The weather service said it would be pretty low cloud coverage here, and right now it says it's going to be clear tomorrow. I'm here on Friday the 13th, so that's a bad omen in some ways, and I hope it turns out to be a good one for me. I found this spot up here that's a little bit above the plain, and it's about 10 miles out of town on some BLM land, and it's pretty nice. Yeah, so the sunrise is going to be sort of over here behind me. For the beginning of the eclipse, it's going to be a little bit above these hills over there, and then it's just basically going to go up to where the sun is up here, which is up here somewhere right now. So I've got a pretty good 360 view up here, and I'm gonna just get set up in the morning and get everything going. I'm planning on taking one set of pictures at 28 millimeters and another one at equivalent of about 840 using a DX on my camera, but I'll probably do full frame and DX on the CZ7 II, just to make sure I've got both options. All right, good morning. Well, it's pretty cold out here. It's just above freezing. There's snow on the hills behind me over here somewhere, and yeah, it was totally clear in the middle of the night around 1, actually from sunset till about 1 when I woke up to check it out. It was completely clear, just beautiful, bright skies. The Milky Way was glowing across the sky, but at 6 a.m. it's all clouded over, but it's clearing up slowly, as you can see. So the sun's going to be rising over here, and the eclipse is going to be happening going up this way, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. I think the sun will come through these clouds, and with the filters on, it'll separate out the sun from the clouds anyway. I'm going to be setting myself up here. I've got about an hour and a half before the eclipse is going to begin, and so I'll get some breakfast in me and get going. And this is my wide angle shot. So I'm set at about 28, and I just have this is the bottom of the image. I've got a 18 stop filter on there, and my plan is just to take shots every 5 minutes or so going up across the sky of the eclipse as it progresses. But with these clouds like that, it might be a little difficult to see, but we'll do what we can do. So yeah, 28 millimeters, one shot every 5 minutes, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, well, I'm all set up. I've got about half an hour, and as you can see, a bunch of clouds came in, but they've been moving pretty fast, so I'm hoping that it'll clear up a little bit. It's pretty clear off to the west over there where the clouds seem to be coming from, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm hoping it'll be good. So I've got my two cameras set up, and I'm just gonna wait and see, and I'll take the shots, and with luck it'll all work out. It's kind of been difficult because where I was originally going to go, which was Winnemucca, the cloud coverage was predicted to be about 70%, so I changed my location to further east in Ely, which is like an extra 4 or 5 hour drive. So I'm hoping that it's worth it, because this is a long way from home. But anyway, I'm here, I'm set up, and we will see how it goes. Okay, well, the eclipse is going to start in about 2 minutes, but as you can see, it's pretty, these clouds came in, and so I'm going to miss the beginning of it, but it looks like it's going to clear up a little bit over here. So these clouds seem to be disappearing, so I'm going to just not worry about it and just hope that I can get the ring of fire part of it, the main part, which is really what we want anyway. So I may not get the whole sequence, but I'll get some of it, I think. So these clouds are moving. They'll probably be gone in 15 minutes or so, or at least they'll be moved over. Let's hope more don't show up. All right. Okay, I'll check in later. All right, well, it's about 8:15 now, and so the eclipse just started. You can't really see it anyway, even with the long lens, but it just started. So right now the sun is just beginning to break out of those clouds. If you can see it up here, but they just are breaking out. So it doesn't really matter if I missed the first minute or two of it, or the first 10 minutes of it, because you can barely see it. So this is looking good, and there aren't too many clouds coming over from the back. There's a few, but they might just break up. So this is looking great. So right now I'm pretty happy, because I was a little bit stressed half an hour ago. Looked like it was all clouded over. Anyway, it's looking good, and I'm just going to keep on taking the shots. Here are a few images from when the eclipse just started and it was still cloudy. I kind of like the effect of the clouds over the sun, and there's a little bit of video of the early part of the eclipse before you could see it clearly. As you can see, it's a little bit glary from the extra clouds. I don't know what it looked like, but I can see the sun really clearly. It's pretty cool. The first part of it's just being taken out by the moon. Very nice. So that's what it looks like right now on the tracker. With the big lens, you can see the moon's just slowly cutting into the sun there. Or the sun's catching up with the moon, depending how you look at it. Anyway, looks good. And these are the last, these are the last series of images. So I'm varying my ISO a little bit because because of the clouds. So right now I'm at 1/250th f8 and ISO 400, but I shot earlier at more like half a second for the first few shots. But I'm on the tracker, so I can easily do half a second without a problem, even with a long lens. And yeah, I'll just keep changing the ISO a little bit and the exposure values slightly. But I'm doing, as you can see, I'm doing a 5-stop bracket right there, so I'm not too worried if one's overexposed. The other one should be fine. All right, the max is happening right now. The annularity is going, so it's pretty cool. You can just see it. You can't see it on this, but you can see it on the camera. It's very neat. Anyway, it's only going to be around for another couple of minutes, so I'm going to take some more shots. All right, there you can see it. It's just gone past the max. Here's some video and a couple of images that show the max of the eclipse. I was pretty happy with the way they look. They're pretty spectacular with the color and the moon just eclipsing into the sun. There'll be some more at the end. All right, well, that was pretty cool. It was 4 minutes, but it seemed like it was only about 1 minute long. Anyway, it was the clouds were clear, the view was pretty good, and yeah, pretty happy. All right, well, that was a great experience. The main eclipse is over. I'm still going because I'm doing a time sequence every 5 minutes of the eclipse, another 30-40 minutes or so. My cameras are still on track and everything's looking good. And I'm glad it worked out with the clouds and everything clearing up. I missed the first 10 minutes or so, maybe the first 3 images of the
time series, but the rest of it's looking pretty good. So pretty happy, and makes it worthwhile driving 10-11 hours to get out here.
Okay, here are some of the images I took during the eclipse. I really like the effect of the clouds on the sun at the beginning, in the early morning when the moon was just beginning to get eclipsed across the sun. As the sun rose, the clouds disappeared, and I got the orange colors from the orange filter that I was using. Overall, I was pretty happy with the images. I think that the ring with fire was pretty incredible. I also put a few collages together at the end just to show the different phases of the eclipse as it happened. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to do a follow-up to get ready for the 2024 eclipse, just with some information about how to find a location, scout the weather and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.